How's everyone doing again today? This video here I'm going to talk about using CFL or Compact Fluorescent bulbs in a planted freshwater aquarium. These are ideal because a lot of these smaller aquariums, for example this one here, you just get them as like a starter kit or whatever. They just have your basic socket in them meant for the tube incandescent bulbs. Now how this works here, I'll explain this one first. This aquarium runs off of two 23 watt CFLs at 67K each, and they're only 23 watt CFLs. They're slightly bigger than this because this is a 13 watt. This one would be adequate as well in this setup here, but I chose to go for the higher lighting. Now with these, they have the same lifespan in terms of spectrum as any other bulb really for an aquarium. Fluorescent like T5, VHO, T5, T8, whatever it may be. They're good to use because you can use them for their useful lifespan, like in terms of spectrum, and then you can take them out after the 6 or 7 months, however long you choose, and use them in pretty well any fixture in your home for the 8.5 years you have left on them, really. So you can buy brand new ones, put them in your aquarium, use them, take them out, and then put them in your light fixture, and they'll still be good for another probably 8.5 years, as opposed to just throwing them out. That's also useful if you want to switch from incandescent to CFL. This will certainly help. Now, they generally give very good light output. This is somewhat of a review on them as well. Spirals are less efficient than the tube design, the straight tubes, usually horizontal. And as long as you have a good reflector, this one here, I don't know how well the camera is going to handle this, but I'll open it up. There's the two bulbs. I actually made my own reflector by just gluing aluminum foil into the canopy and removing the two stock reflectors which were there. They were cheap ones anyways. And so far I haven't had any problems. This has been running like this for a few months now, and it's been nothing but steady growth and no problems. It is a low-tech setup. It does have, I'd say, a bit too much light for being a low-tech without CO2. But again, the inefficiency with this design bulb and the light output on it. These are really favorable in these setups here. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a dual bulb setup. You can also use your own light fixtures and your own sockets. You can get them at Home Hardware, build your own canopy. You can put as many of these as you want in a canopy. You know, put them across from each other like so and just wire them up. Or if you have a small aquarium, which is a single bulb, you can take a little 13 watt like this and have adequate lighting to grow plants in it. So this is sort of just an overview of using these CFLs in an aquarium. This aquarium here, along with my other videos I have, is actual proof that these are adequate and they're very good for growing plants, aside from what anyone else may say, because I've had no problems with them at all, and I would recommend them. So if you're sort of on the fence about getting one of these starter kits and you don't want to use a CFL, or sorry, the incandescent tube bulb that's in them, literally throw them out. Go to Walmart, get them from wherever. You can get them for 99 cents at the Restore, or whatever you may have, it's the equivalent. Pop one or two of these in, or however many it takes, and you'll be good to go right from there to grow plants. Just make sure they're new. Don't take used ones out of a lamp, because they may have used their useful lifespan. By that I mean spectrum. They may be no good anymore for plants. And always make sure you use the right color range for the plants you want to grow. And thanks for watching.